Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the UIM series. In the last episode, we did a bunch of questing, and then I said I was going to go AFK for a little bit while I planned what to do next. And I did come to the gem crabs. If you don't know what that is, it's a new-ish kind of thing in Varlamore. So you come over here to tell Taku, run over this way, and if the crab's not here, you just crawl through this cave. And essentially, it's just like a boss version of a sand crab. So you crawl through the crave. You crawl through the cave. Sorry, it's getting late. And as you can see, everyone just starts attacking this, and it has super high health. It takes 10 minutes to kill on average, and it doesn't hit higher than a 1, and it very rarely hits at all. The levels we got, so we got 54 attack. I think we got a strength level 67. I'm not sure if we've gone up combat level or not. But we also found a lucky imp. One of my friends in the clan shouted one out. We managed to catch it, and we've got these black elegant legs. There we go. We can deposit that. So it is a medium IM. Okay, great, perfect. So the first thing that I want to get into is I want to get back into some questing slash diaries, and something I really want to unlock is the Varrock medium diary because it will allow us to teleport to the Grand Exchange, which is closer to a spirit tree, which makes transportation easier. But to do that, we're going to need to do the Soul's Bane mini quest. I think it's a Soul's Bane. Now, I don't think this quest is actually going to be too hard, but it does recommend taking some anti-poison or equivalents. We've got a couple of those. I've got some food, and I don't really have any armor. So what I do want to do is if I talk to Sir Tiffy. Yeah, so this is kind of the setup we're rocking at the moment. I could have wore the RD cape, but obviously skill capes give plus defense stats as well. Yeah, we've got some adamant scimitars and this, and altogether we have a 21 prayer bonus with level 79 prayer, so this should be more than fine. So we've started the quest, and I think we're trying to help Lorna or Luna find her son. It's actually quite a sad quest once you get into it, I think. Oh, I forgot to mention this whole place is instanced as well. So if we end up dying here, we lose everything. We cannot get our stuff back, and it does not death par. And I think the idea with this first room is to just kill the animals with the corresponding weapons and to build the rage bar up. But yeah, and in this room, we just have to search these holes and wait for something spooky to happen. Will it be this one? Ah, there it is. Something spooky came. So yeah, we just have to kill 5 of these now. Hey, we're getting lucky. We've got 3 back to back. Okay, and that should be the last one. And this room is called the confusion room. I'm guessing because of how confusing it is. But you've got to attack these beasts until they take damage. If they don't take damage, they take 8 hits to die. So, like, I know this is the wrong one, and yeah, it's not what I'm looking for. They also poison you, so I guess that's what the super anti-poison is for. Hey, we found one of the right ones. Okay, as you kill them, the doors start to disappear. And we just got 55 attack. So when this one dies, yeah, see a door disappears. I've got it now. It's not that confusing. And then this room's not too bad. You just have to kill each creature 3 times. They just look a bit slave-like. Kind of like they've got a Saturday morning hangover. Okay, then we have to cross over this. And I think the last room is the boss. I think we just pray range. So this is what that little innocent boy has actually turned into. Yeah, I think I definitely over-prepared for this fight. It's not bad at all. I think I was just a bit panicky that I would die and lose everything. It's always better to be safe than sorry. And that is a Soul's Bane done. And in all honesty, the only reason why I wanted to do this was so that I could do this, which is enter the rift. And that is a Varric medium task done. And like I said, the great thing with this outfit is we can store it and use it whenever we need it again, which it should be somewhere down here. Yeah, there we go. We're going to get our graceful back out now and continue with the Varric diaries. We actually need a dig site pendant too, so we're doing something we've not done for a long time, which is telegrabbing a gold bar. I love that you can do that. I don't know why, but I think beginner clues are probably my least favorite, especially when they're the Charlie the Tramp ones, just because he's always asking for stuff and it's just really annoying stuff to get. I mean, they've made it a bit easier. You used to have to make the stuff yourself, whereas now you can buy the items and give them to him. And luckily, we've got 40 ranged, so we can hit the range guild to just buy these chaps for him. Of course, the tramp wants something again. So now the greedy little shit wants raw trout, and I know a lot of the times people will just go and fish the trout, but I'm somewhat lazy. I'm gonna go to Canifis and buy it from, I think it's Rufus. Yeah, we're going to Canifis. There we go, one raw trout from Rufus. Will we get anything? No. We need a cosmic rune as well because we sold all of ours. And we need one to enchant this into a dig site pendant. We'll get our ring back. Yoink. And that's it. We've got everything we need now to finish the diaries. Okay, we got a new kitten, and you can. How do I get rid of you? There you go. Go. Be gone. Shoo. This is the easiest one. Is just to use all four of these emotes, and that is done. And although we will not be doing Slayer for a very long time, let's see what our first task will be. 76 trolls. And I think this is the last one, which is to rub this and to go to the dig site, which initially it takes us here. And while we're here, we're going to quickly change that. I can't be bothered to climb all of this, so we're just going to run to the magic mushroom we unlocked earlier. Well, a few episodes ago. I say earlier, but it was quite a while ago. And we're going to take the magic mushroom to the house on the hill. And while there's all these different strange machines here, this one clearly has a symbol of a dig site pendant on it. So if we use it here, it now brings magic to this place, which means if we rub it, we now have the option to go directly to Fossil Island. But I can't see us using this anytime soon, if at all, because we'll probably just have the mounted dig site in our house eventually. And also, we don't really have a need to come here and do birdhouse runs because 99 Hunter. Now we can talk to Toby, get our rewards, which I'm not going to go through all of them, but the main thing we wanted was the land, which gives us, I think, 7,500. Yep, into Herblore, and that puts us on 53. We're not going to need this better version of the Varroquam or 1. We can reclaim that from Purdue. But the most important thing we can do now is we can left click or shift click and swap our left click to the Grand Exchange. So now whenever we want to teleport to Varrock, we can teleport directly to the Grand Exchange. And from here we have access to the Spirit Tree and another fairy ring over here. And the next quest I'm going to do is going to be the Eyes of Fluffery, because I want to unlock the Crystal Saw, which we should have done ages ago, because I want to do some POH developments. Don't think we'll be needing this. I'm not sure if you remember all that mage training arena we did to greenlog this place, but we purposely got some extra points so that we could buy one mud rune. I always forget what we can and can't get from here. Yeah, we can. And then for the evergreen tree, we are gonna minigames teleport to Barbarian Assault, which it won't let us do from our POH. Okay, so we're gonna leave. And now we will minigames teleport to Barbarian Assault. And then for the Bucket of Sap, use a knife on evergreen tree. Bucket of Sap done. We now have all of our items to get on with the quest. And guess where we need to go? to the gnome stronghold. And the easiest way is going to be to teleport to the Grand Exchange and run over to the Spirit Tree. Honestly, transportation and storage are the two most important things you can have on a UIM, and I just love unlocking new methods of transportation. I don't know what this guy is doing to me right now. It's a friggin' elf war. And there's goblins. I reckon goblins would win. Okay, maybe not with those on their side. Those things are freaking huge. Yeah, they're all running away. And this little shit's the reason why we gotta fix this damn machine. Oh, I just realized he keeps a pre-made chocolate sleddy on his desk, which boosts your strength by 5. That is pretty cool. Honestly, and doing this part without rune light is a pain in the butt if you're on mobile. I don't really understand what I'm doing here, but we'll figure it out. After about 20 minutes, we figured that out. And that is the Eyes of Glue-Free done. Get a bunch of XP, but most importantly, we get this little crystal saw seed, which now we can cross this little invisible bridge. And I believe we just use the seed on the singing bowl, and we get a crystal saw, which I do not know how you get another one if it runs out, but if we drop it, we can claim one back from the guy over here. I don't know how many uses it has or anything like that, but I know it gives you a +3 boost invisibly to your construction level, and it can stack with the tiers. And I think the first thing I want to build is this purple nexus. I'm going to need 8 marble blocks and 2 gold leaves. I won't be able to build that one. That's the first nexus built. And then if we go to upgrade, we now have the second one. And if we go to configuration, it should hold 8 teleports. So I want to put in ones with water runes because we have a fire, we carry earth runes quite a lot. So I'm probably going to put in the Falador and Ardi for now. We'll see. I can't really think of anything else right now. Don't really go to Koren that much. Maybe later when we do Slayer. But for now, I want to put the Falador in there, definitely. There we go. That is now on there. Save and close. Confirm. So now whenever you go to Falador, we can just use this through our POH, which means we don't actually need to carry water runes. So the next thing I want to build is a restoration pool. We won't be able to do stamina because we don't have the purple level for it yet. So we're just going to get our wood cutting axe so we can chop some mahoganies fairly quickly. Even though I have a bunch of them in the looting bag, it would just be way too long to get them out to grab them, just because there's a couple other bits I still want to upgrade. Okay, we just got a clue casket. Anything good? No. Right, so if we drink the tea, we get an invisible boost to that, plus we have the crystal store. So if we upgrade this to the mahogany, we can upgrade you to the mahogany. Can we upgrade you to mahogany? Yep. Okay, I am back in building mode, and I know I probably don't need the tea and the saw, but I do it just to make sure I'm not using charges on the saw that I don't need to. So we can't do that because it's level 87. We can't boost that higher yet, but we can build that one. We can upgrade this to that one. Is there anything else we can do? No, I think that is it in terms of upgrades. I think we're quite happy with that. Obviously, for now, this isn't that great. It only restores the special attack. But in terms of our fancy dress box, we can now store every costume, so we don't need to turn down random events, which is pretty cool. Our treasure chests now go all the way up to master, so we don't need to drop hard clues anymore. We can store pretty much everything in here, I think. I don't think there's no limitations on that. And on this, I don't know what our cap is, but it's going to be pretty high. And I think the Cape Rack holds more than 5 now. So yeah, maybe it's like 7 or 8. Not sure, don't quote me on it. Yeah, so the next quest I'm going to do is going to be Mountain Daughter, just because of the bit of attack XP it gives. Okay, and that is Mountain Daughter done. Which, yeah, we get some attack XP, and we get this really cool little bear head, which looks pretty cute. But I don't think you can store it or anything, so yeah, we're going to drop that. And let's see what we're going to do next. Making history seems like a nice one. It's not a lot of requirements. We'll just go quickly get these things. I'm going to add the RD teleport onto here as well. Great thing about this Ring of the Elements as well, the water altar is right next to Father Ernie to get a Ghost Speak amulet. And that is making history done. Got a little bit of XP and an enchanted key, which I don't really know what that does. Okay, so I had a quick gander, something to do for your mini quest, which we're not going to do right now. Yes, I think I am going to do one more quest, which is going to be Between a Rock. And then I will be calling it a night, guys. And yeah, just doing this mostly for the defense experience. Get another rune pickaxe, which you can alch. But it seems like a fairly quick one. So we have to go to a furnace now to make a gold cannonball. Really odd how one gold bar weighs 1.814 and you use one bar to make a cannonball, but it weighs plus 20. Make it make sense, Jagex. Jagex? Jagex. Every human's biggest dream to get shot out of a cannon. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like it would be great fun. And we've got to mine 15 ores to make this a quicker fight. Also, that it's easier. 5. Oh, and that was a diary task. And I think we jump through the wall of fire. Oh, no, no, no. We talk. Did we talk to it? This looks pretty cool. Equip our scimitar, drop that, and talk. And yeah, it's level 75 now because we have the 15 gold ores in our inventory and we just protect range. And as simple as that. Bunch of XP, another runic pickaxe. And yeah, that puts us at defense level 52, 77 combat, and a total level of 1650, which I think, yeah, we are. And we already have a rune pickaxe in the looting bag, so we're going to alch both of these. With that being said, guys, I think this would be a good place to end this episode. I think we've done a fair amount of questing. It's getting late now. I'm going to go to bed. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Here's the stats and where we're currently at. In the next episode, I'll probably continue with some more quests, more diaries. I don't know when, but I do want to use up these Ranars soon. I really, really need to get to 60 herb lore so that we can go to mixology with a bunch of these. I still want to use these chinchompers on range. So there's a lot to do still. And yeah, with that being said, I will see you again next time. Have a lovely day, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.